Hello, I'm the Habjama and welcome to a blind bag opening. I haven't done one of these in a while. Last time was the Godzilla bags, but before that I did series 1 of these. I just picked those at random and I got Ned Flanders and 2 Mr. Burns. So I've done the same thing again and just grabbed 3 at random. Hopefully I won't get duplicates. There isn't any specifically that I want, maybe Comic Book Guy because he comes with the slushy cup. But I had already bought one of these the other day, and I got Batman. So hopefully I won't get him again. So, without any further ado, let's open these one by one. I'll build them and then we'll get a close look at all of them at the end. I'm always paranoid about cutting capes by accident. Alright. What did we get in bag number 1? We got Mole Man. Not a particularly interesting figure, but he has a fairly useful torso, I guess. He's an interesting looking fella. I haven't, even though I'm a big fan of The Simpsons, I've not really been interested in this line, and the Simpsons house didn't help with that. That just didn't look interesting to me. But the new Quickie Mart looks amazing, and I really want to get my hands on that at some point. So that's kind of rejuvenated my interests. But I still don't find these figures particularly useful since they look nothing like normal minifigures. I can't really blend in. But pick them up because some of them are useful. Hey, Comic Book Guy! This is one of the ones I wanted. Oops. So far so good, guys. I like his fat torso. I think if there was any theme to call in a new moulded torso that had like a round bump for fatness, it's this line. I know a lot of people wanted Chief Wiggum to have a fatter belly, but so this is my first look at the squishy cup, and this is a really nice piece. I love the way LEGO have evolved so much just last year with their moulding techniques, like the squishy cups and the sleeves and the shorts, and all thanks to this Simpsons line. Though he hasn't got the custom moulding on his. We'll take a closer look later, as I keep saying. And the final one, hopefully not a duplicate. If there was one I really wanted, I kind of want Homer, because his torso is good for a question figure. And that's about it really. Maybe Smithers, who I know is in this line, because his torso would be good for the Doctor, and I like that character. And it's Homer! Oh wow! So I've gotten incredibly lucky. I swear I didn't feel these at all. This is just completely random, and 2 of the ones I wanted, I got, and I didn't get any duplicates, thank goodness for that. So I am very happy. Last time, as I said, I got Ned Flanders and 2 Mr. Burns, which wasn't a great one. But this time, I've gotten very lucky. Alright, so here's a closer look at all 3 of them in order of opening. We got Hans Moleman, I believe that's his name. We got Comic Book Guy. So I can make the worst opening ever joke. And then we have Homer in his church wear or his date wear. I feel like it's his date wear because Marge is wearing a similar costume. But I'm super excited that I got these ones. These 2 specifically were the 2 that I wanted. Mole Man, he's kind of a cool figure because he has a useful torso. Interestingly, he hasn't got the full wraparound print. They haven't used the new moulding technique. But I guess it would have been difficult with this figure because you got 3 to deal with, whereas 3 different colours. Whereas with Bart, you just got the 2 colours. But you see, he's got the moulding all the way around. And yeah, these are super awesome figures. One of the best things about the Simpson line, I think, are the accessories you get. There's some of the more specific ones that aren't very useful. So this is his DMV thing, saying that it's not safe for him to drive, which I guess relates to Patty and Selma, which are also in this series. Here we got Everyman, presumably from his comic book store. We got the awesome brand new squishy cup, which you get several of in the Quickie Mart, which I do want to get eventually. But that's a really cool piece. It's 2 separate plastics being moulded. Very interesting. And of course it's got squishy printed on it. Can I get this back on your hand? Okay, well that's gone. And then last we have A Box of Chocolates. Name that movie. It's a bit strange that it's supposed to be like a box shaped as a heart, but it's printed on a white tile. I guess that's just kind of LEGO liberties. And yeah, the moulding is great on these Simpsons heads. I know a lot of people aren't fans of it. I probably would have preferred just there's the Simpsons episode Brick Like Me, which they did with LEGO, where they actually used normal LEGO heads and printed on it. I think I would have preferred that just so they can merge in with the LEGO cities a bit better. But this isn't bad, and I'm very impressed. The lines look a bit thick on Comic Book Guy's beard though, that bothers me a little. But apart from that, very, very cool. And here's another look at Batman, because I guess he's part of this too. I like this figure as well, even though he's kind of just a repaint. But he goes with the cool slingshot, so I'll let him off. Thank you! Oh no, don't want to end it yet. Let's take a look at the book. All the figures that are available. So Homer, got him. Marge, not too bothered about her, but she does come with a nice printed purse and the new flower stem piece. Lisa, not too bothered about her, not a fan of the character really, but you get Snowball. There's Maggie with Santa's Little Helper. Looks exactly the same as the Maggie I've already got. Batman, got that. Fallout Boy, that's a hilarious joke. He's pretty cool, he comes with the Bud's Cola can. And I like the looks of him, I could get him. But only if we get a Radioactive Man as, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue, he's one of my favourite characters. That is going to really annoy me. I know his name. Put it in the comments if you remember. I'm going to remember it as soon as I stop recording. The Arnold Schwarzenegger guy. Rainier Wolfcastle, that's it. As long as we get a Rainier Wolfcastle Radioactive Man, because that's one of the funniest moments in Simpsons history. The goggles, they do nothing. It's great. There's Martin. I don't really care for him. It looks like he's got Homer's torso, but I'm not sure if they use the same one. Professor Frank, he's pretty cool. Mole Man, got him. Then Paddy and Selma. They only work together really, you can't get them individually. Willie, which is a cool character. I like Willie. He has some very funny lines. There's Mrs. Krabappel. Smithers, which is another one that I wanted but didn't get. He's got a Malibu Stacy box, because shh, Smithers is gay. And Dr. Hibbert, who's an alright figure, I guess. He looks very terrifying though. And that is it for the video. I started rambling a lot, but I just wanted to give some opinions on what I think of this LEGO line. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye! Characters I'm hoping for is Apu and Mr. Burns, for various reasons which I'll explain after I'm horribly disappointed, because of course I won't get the figures I'm after.
Was, without a doubt, the worst episode ever. Rest assured that I was on the internet within minutes, registering my disgust throughout the world.